Sagittarius, let's jump into it and see what in fact is bringing the two of you together. Let's see what card comes up for your connection. Sagittarius, okay. You've got the card of visualization here, which is quite powerful. I feel for a lot of you, it could be that you've attracted this person through the law of attraction. Visualization is such an intrinsic part of attracting people, places, and things into our experience. And I feel spiritually you're going to be attracting this person. Now this is very powerful because I feel like you'll be creating a very beautiful relationship, but you'll also be attracting what you think about, you feel about, and what you give credence to. So the fact that that has come up in your experience here, also with the number 7 and 1, which make 8. 8 is a number of abundance and prosperity, and you also have the lotus flower of creation here. So I feel like this is a relationship that's going to develop through the law of attraction. Okay, so whatever you've been attracting and whatever this person has been attracting, and when the two of you come together, you'll actually be creating this relationship. It's almost like a creative process here. But it does go to show that you can create something really magnificent, not only in the physical, but in the spiritual between the both of you. So a very strong spiritual bond could potentially exist, and this is what's bringing the two of you together. In fact, your frequencies adding up and aligning, I should say, and the two of you coming into each other's lives. Let's have a look and see what comes up in terms of strength for you, though. Strengths in this relationship. Okay, you've got the 2 of Swords with the 4 of Cups. The 2 of Swords, if this is coming up as one of your strengths, then it's your ability to have boundaries. It's your ability to say no to things. It's your ability to understand each other, or it's your ability to help each other see things more clearly. Now, the 2 of Swords is often seen as a card of blocking things and having things coming up to a fork in the road where decisions need to be made. But in a context of strength here, it really indicates your ability to make decisions together and to stand by this decision-making process. The 2 swords here indicate the both of you, really, and the moon here is a symbol of emotion. So it's emotional consideration for the both of each other, for the both of you. So I like this. I feel like you'll really be like a team a lot of the time and make clear and concise decisions together. So to be honest, I really do like what that represents for you. I feel like that's very, very major here, Sagittarius. But I do feel like it's your ability to either say no to things or slice away at the negativity or the flaws or imperfections and be able to grow from them together. Also, another one of your strengths is your ability to be more open-minded. And I say open-minded because this gentlemanly figure that sits by the tree of life and assesses his options, which are symbolized, which are personified as cups, and he doesn't see the cup that's being offered to him. I really feel like you're going to start to think outside of the box or be more open-minded in a relationship, and really try and see things for what they are. And when things do surprise you, come out of the blue, for you or perhaps even for your partner here, Sagittarius, the both of you will work together to be more open-minded here. The 4 of Cups is about epiphanies and realizations. So I feel like this person is going to help you realize something about yourself or about your life goal or your mission in this body, in this lifetime, and as you as a spiritual being, or vice versa. You're going to be helping this person uncover their goals, dreams, life purpose, mission, and things like that. So, I mean, that is quite beautiful, I think, for the most part. I do. I feel like it's you're going to take a different perception, or your perspective of things is going to change. Because he's also reflecting here, I feel like patience and weighing up a situation is going to be one of your strengths. Really seeing what you could learn from it, or waiting for something, being patient, giving people a chance, becoming more resilient, even tolerant in a relationship. You yourself as a person, or even this other person you're dealing with, will be more tolerant, and that's really where you're finding strength. And it can be in compassion or feeling or empathy, having more empathy as a lover, as a partner, and understanding. This is definitely going to be one of your strengths here. But let's have a look and see what comes up in terms of challenges or obstacles. Okay, you've got the Seven of Cups with the Two of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups can be seen as a card of emotional scattering, things being up in the air, feeling emotions we haven't felt before. So in one way, there could be an obstacle in dealing with emotions. Maybe the message here is that you need to give more time for your emotions to flourish, or to grow, or for you to really understand what's happening in a relationship, or this person to really understand what's happening in a relationship. Sometimes things will be inconclusive or very, very open, and this will be subject to interpretation. And what I see with the Seven of Cups here is that he's unsure about his decision, or something about a selection process. It could be that there's multiple options in love when the two of you meet and come together, and suddenly you're feeling a lot of emotions. You don't know where this person stands. You don't know what they could offer you, if it is something long-term, if it is, compatibility. So in a way, it could be that you're questioning a lot of things in the relationship. And it could be that emotions are up in the air or not expressed thoroughly enough. So it could be that that's an obstacle in a sense, where you need to work on the way you express yourself, or when emotions are up in the air, your ability to understand and have those scattered cups and put them into alignment to really understand what your priorities are, where your emotions lie, and things of that nature here, Sag. But it could be this other person as well. But this is things being up in the air, and someone, and the two of you maybe beating around the bush and not being as expressive towards each other, blocking your emotions or not being as open or as forward about them. And then suddenly this person might not necessarily know where they stand with you, or what your purpose is, or what your goal is, or where your intentions lie, potentially in this relationship. It often is a card of assessing goals or creating goals. I feel like this silhouetted figure here stands in this, is pictured in this card here, because he's essentially choosing something through the cups. Long-term goals, short-term goals, it's selectiveness. And it could be that being too picky or too nitpicky or selective could be detrimental to the relationship, but also there might be a mixture of goals, hopes, wants, dreams, wishes, and ambitions, which don't necessarily align with this person's, okay? It could also be geographical distance, different culture, nationality, and religion. That could also prove to be another challenge in this connection. The Two of Wands is indecisiveness. You've got that element of two coming up, actually. So it could be duality. One moment you're really into them, you like them, the next moment you're having second thoughts. So indecisiveness, a person's indecisiveness, perhaps your own, perhaps even the both of your indecisiveness could be a hurdle, but it can also be due to different living situation, nationality, geographical distance, long-term relationships, differences in language and traditional customs, beliefs, morality. These sorts of things could be coming into play here with the Two of Wands, and impact, or could impact on the both of you in this relationship here. It could also be a quest for adventure or travel or knowledge. There's some of you that want to fulfill a lot and do a lot and see a lot, and this is very you, Sag, and this other person might just want to stay in. Okay, so there might be differences of what to do in your spare time, enjoyment differences, adventure, wanderlust, travel. I mean, these things come into play here. So for a lot of you, it could be a hurdle that you'll have to overcome. Potentially a lot of back and forth here as well, between the both of you. I will leave it at that though, Sagittarius. Thank you again for watching. Really do appreciate it.